Somebody asked a question yesterday about the fitrah. Everyone is born upon a fitrah. Everyone is born upon a fitrah, which is the natural decree to accept the haqq. The natural decree or inclination to tawheed. And this is the covenant that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala placed upon each and every one of us, that we testify to His oneness, and that each and every one of us, as the Messenger ﷺ said, كُلٌّ يُولَدُ عَلَى الْفِطْرَةِ فَأَبُوَاهُ يَهَوِدَانِهِ أَوْ يُمَجِّسَانِهِ أَوْ يُنَصِّرَانِهِ أَوْ يُمَجِّسَانِهِ. And it is his parents that make him a Jew, Christian, or a Magian. A Magian, a fire worshipper, Majusi, is a fire worshipper. So it's the parents that guide the people, guide their children to this or to that. But everyone is born upon a fitrah, ready to accept the truth. When the messengers came, and if they read the message, they will accept it, because that fitrah is that which they are upon, the natural inclination to accept the truth. This is the fitrah of the person. Fitrah of the person, his Islam accepts it. Fitrah of the person is born, then he is born, alhamdulillah, a Muslim. He's not born a disbeliever, he's born a Muslim. That's why if he dies, and this seems to be the strongest position, if he dies, even before reaching the age of puberty, he dies a Muslim. He dies because Allah did not punish a people until He sends a messenger. He does not punish a people until He sends a messenger. And the children, they're غير مكلفين, they're not responsible. When they reach the age of puberty, the angels begin to write. The age usually is about 15. For some may become an adult before, and some at 15. So the person in his fitrah, in his first 15 years of his life, the angels are not writing. Once he reached 15, then they start writing. Once he reached puberty, maybe that you reach puberty before 15, maybe 14, the angels begin writing what you say and what you do. Naam, everything. Kiraman katibin ya'lamun al-mas'ul. But the asl is, the brother asked about the fitrah. The fitrah is that which Allah blessed you and me with, to be upon the natural inclination to accept the truth. And Shaykh ibn Uthaymeen rahimahullah mentions that this fitrah is that the person, his fitrah is a tawheed, that he is upon tawheed, such that the person, na'am, the haqq comes to him, he accepts it. And that the person, his parents are the one that change his course. His parents or the society that they may hear something, they may go astray. They may read something, they may go astray. The asl is, the person is upon the fitrah. That's why, as a young child, even some things are strange to you nowadays, because of your fitrah. As a child, if that's why they're trying to come into the schools now, to try to change your fitrah. Those who are going to the schools, and they are trying to change the fitrah of the person who is still young, still primary school. From that they will say to you, you don't know who you are. Whether you're a boy or a girl, you can come in if you want with dress, you can come in wherever you want to come in. Whether it's a dress or skirt. It's like they've been trying to make you confused. If they are sick, why are you trying to make me sick? If they're sick, like, you can't recognize that he's a boy, they're trying to make you confused. And many people who have changed themselves into a girl, they regret it many years later. They regret, they said, wish we never did anything. Because now they just went through hardship, and they go through these tablets, depressing tablets, more and more. And now there's new schools. Every new school now, I just found this out. They're building the toilets. The toilets, they're building unisex toilets. Toilets for both. Male and female. Girls and boys, they go to one toilet. Where is the privacy in that? Where's the fitrah in that? Where's the clarity? What kind of... And they say, no, you can identify whatever you want to identify with, wherever you are. There are 100 genders, they say. 100 genders? It's not just male and female. Now there's 100 genders. SubhanAllah. What about if someone wants to identify as a dog? Is he allowed to identify as a dog or a cat or a penguin? Huh? Somebody may say, because you're sick, maybe I'm sicker than you. I want to become a penguin. I want to be a dog. Maybe. You're going to have to get a toilet for me as well. It's true. And dog don't need a toilet. Nasallahu salama. Dogs don't need a toilet. That's why if the teacher says, you have to use the toilet outside, the unisex one, which is boys and girls together. Say, no, if I identify as a dog, I'll just do it here. Allah, we live in a time which is a time of confusion, time of deception, time of where people are trying to confuse you. They're sick, they're mentally sick, and they want to make you sick. Like you are not normal. No, I'm normal. Does it have a boy or girl? If somebody wants to do what he wants to do, that's up to him. But don't come tell me and my children, that I have to change. My children to become sick like you're sick, or to become mentally ill like you're mentally ill. We don't agree with this. Of course not, we don't agree with it. Then later on what? Just take depressant tablets to repress all of the hormones and to repress. Why go through all that hardship? Islam is easy. Everyone is created upon a fitrah. Fitrah to reject that which is abnormal. It is abnormal. Somebody asked that yesterday and I just said, Allah help us. Now, the fitrah, alhamdulillah, in it is khair, in it is good. It's from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The person is upon that natural inclination to accept the truth, to be upon tawheed. And it's his parents who changed him. And likewise the society which is trying to be, and it's like a religion. This liberalism is like a religion itself. Why? Because they're forcing it. If you want to be liberal, that's up to you. But why are you forcing it on me? But even you call yourself liberal, you still have limits. Because you don't want to accept somebody identifying as a dog. You don't want to. No. Why not? And somebody said, put out something on the internet. He said, I identify myself as a green bin. You can identify yourself whatever you want to identify yourself. So this is all silly. Alhamdulillah, Islam, there's clarity. There's, clarity and also understanding, which is clear. And this is upon the fitrah of the human being. It is not upon these ways where they say 100 genders. All this is a line. That's why they say plus at the end. LGBTQI, and then they have plus. Plus, whatever you like. Why can't they say plus normal, N? Like me, we are normal. Alhamdulillah, as Muslims, we are normal. Plus N. That's what we call to, alhamdulillah. So be careful of these calls that the people trying to call you to, and have the arguments ready. Arguments ready to argue with ways that are better, to clarify to the people, to be normal, not to sway and stray and deviate, and come to the schools also try to deviate our children away from who they are, upon their natural inclination to accept the truth. Walillahi alhamd. So may Allah protect us and forgive us and protect our children. Wallahi, they're the ones who are on our neck yawm al-qiyamah. The Messenger ﷺ said, كَفَى بِالْمَرْءِ إِثْمًا أَنْ يُضَيِّعَ مَنْ يَعُولُ. It is sufficient for a man as a sin that he discards those under his responsibility. So they are our responsibility, our children. So we must do our best for them, not to leave them and neglect them. The world out there is a jungle. It's not easy for the children nowadays. In our days, we had no internet. Now the children is too much, so much social media out there, which is one wave after wave, trying to misguide them in the two ways, doubts and desires. So unless you're on top of the children, they can easily go astray. So may Allah protect us and our children.